Hey, good morning, Ed here. Good to see you. Hey, I wanted to talk about incompletions today, an aspect of incompletions, because it's a pretty big subject. But let's look at incompletions from the perspective of healthy communication skills. So one of the things that we know is that when our brains have a lot of things that are incomplete, it creates a distraction. So it's very hard. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, if you're overwhelmed, that when somebody starts talking to you, sometimes they'll be like 3 or 4 sentences into the conversation before you realize you're not paying attention. That's because your mind is preoccupied with other things. So what we want is this ability to clear. We want to develop a ritual that clears the slate so we can tell moment by moment if we're present with what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. It's a very good feeling. It's very calming, and you'll be more successful in life if you develop this habit. So the way you develop it is to make a list of all of the incompletions that you have in your life. Personally, I would start with like agreements you have with other people that you're incomplete about. Maybe you owe people money. Maybe you borrowed a book and you owe them, you need to return the book. Maybe you promised you would rake the leaves or pull weeds in their garden or whatever it is. Make a list and then prioritize. First, ask yourself, do you still want to keep that agreement? If you don't, go to the person and say, I really don't want to do this anymore, and cancel it. And so they may not be happy, but at least you're being honest and you're getting it off your list of things so your mind is freed up. So make a list, decide if you want to do it, and then cross off the ones that are not, like it doesn't matter anymore. And that way, and then organize around the top priorities. In my business, for example, I could come up with hundreds of things, but I try to the night before just pick 2 or 3 things that I know if I accomplish those things the next day, I'd feel very good about my business, and it would move the needle as far as helping my business grow. So you can do the same thing if you're self-employed, that's a no-brainer, you can do that. Or if you work for a company, you can say, how can I, improve at my job? Or if you want to be promoted, what kinds of things can you do to make that better? Or just around the house and you just want to, get things organized and feel more settled around being organized. So it's a really good way to free up your mind. And then when somebody's talking to you or you're trying to go deep into a conversation so you get to know a person better, your mind is freed up and you're not distracted. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. Incompletions, let's just kind of summarize here. Incompletions are things that we need to finish, that we started or we haven't started yet, but they're a priority for us to finish because it's a goal that we've set for ourselves. We want to make a list of all of them. I would say there's probably 2 or 3 lists. One would be your personal life with other individuals. Another would be your home life. Another might be your work life. Make a list of the things that you think are the top priorities. Ask yourself if you want to keep that agreement or if you need to have that on your list. If not, then take it off. And then prioritize according to what's going to move the needle fastest so you feel more fulfilled in your life. All right, hope that's helpful. Incompletions was the topic today. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, or write your comments below on things that you feel, maybe how you benefited from this video or other videos you'd like to see, or just any comments you'd like to make about this topic. All right, great. Have a wonderful day. Many blessings to you.